book is No Bunnies Here. Oh, hello there, Wolf. What big teeth you have. You look hungry. Too bad there's nothing yummy here. Goodbye. What? You thought I was a bunny? Ha! No! Surely you know a unicorn when you see one. If you want a bunny, you came to the wrong place. There are no bunnies here. Welcome to Unicorn Land, a land of 1,000 unicorns. That is not a bunny. Clearly, it's a lamp. Bye-bye now, Wolf. Have a nice day. Munch, munch. Oh, look! What an adorable, puppy. Sit, boy, sit. Hey, there's certainly lots of interesting things around this place. Grass, that clump of dirt, more grass, but a bunny? Nope, there are no bunnies here. Well, would you look at what the wind blew our way? Have you ever seen such a perfect pair of squishy pillows? I think I'll cozy up right here and take a nap. Nighty-night. Oh dear, that is definitely not a bunny parade. You must be confused, Wolf. Perhaps you just need to relax. I know, take a vacation. I hear Antarctica is lovely this time of year. Please give my regards to the penguins. Bon voyage, au revoir. Now would a bunny speak French? I think not. Look at the bunny parade. Look, there's a bunny dressed up as a carrot and a bunny dressed up as a flower. And look, does that look like a flying bunny? Excuse me, Wolf, but your eyes are kind of watery and your nose is a bit sniffy. What's wrong? You just want to find a bunny? And it's not because you're hungry? No? Your favorite dinner is an organic salad with a side of pinto beans? Then why are you trying so hard to find a bunny? Oh, you simply like bunnies? Well, you believe bunnies are second to none in terms of charm? Gosh, I quite agree. And most importantly, go on. Bunny, kind, friendly, funny, fluffy. Wolf, lonely, no one to tell jokes to, friend count 0. Being a lone wolf is lonely, and you really want a friend? Wow, now I'm crying. Wait, Wolf, please stay. But there's something you should know. In this place, you won't find one single friend. You'll find a whole bunny bunch. There are lots of bunnies here. To our new friend, Wolf. Chocolate-covered carrots. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where that bunny told the wolf that one of those bunnies was a dog. That bunny doesn't look at all like a dog. This book is So You Want to Build a Library. You love books. You love the worlds in books. You love the characters who live in the worlds in books. And you believe there's no better place on earth than where stacks and stacks of books are kept, the library. So you want to build your own. The best, the biggest, the most miraculous library ever. You start from scratch. First, a location. But where? Here? There? Oh, yes! Right here. With all the space is going to take loads of building materials. So you grab whatever you can find. A little of this, a lot of that, a whole lot more of that. In order to build a library, you need help. Lots of help. Thank goodness for friends and giants. Time to get to work. You build out, 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 and up, up, up. Way up. With windows perfect for daydreaming. So, what do you want to put in your library? Books! Of course! All kinds of books. Books about princesses, cowpokes, princesses who are cowpokes, intergalactic soccer stars, pie-baking snails, cartwheeling giraffes, roller skating sloths, and guitar strumming emus. Books for her, books for him, books for them, books for everyone and anyone, even giants. What else? A playground? Why not? The biggest, cushiest, fluffiest chair you can find? Sure. A bathtub? No question about it. Reading in the bathtub is your favorite. Ladders? Absolutely. Lots and lots of ladders. Really tall ladders that stretch from here to there because you can't depend on giants for everything. Dragons? Definitely. Every book in the library is made better by dragons. Make sure the dragons are trained though. And don't forget about teeny tiny nooks for teeny tiny fairies with their teeny tiny books. Then there's water slides and wall-to-wall trampolines. The zip line from the top of the floor all the way to the bottom. And the conveyor belt. From the bottom of the floor all the way to the top. And no library would be complete without a full-service sundae bar. You get as many scoops as you want since you built this place. Now that you're full, and so is your library, you would probably need to rest. Building a library is hard work. That can only mean one thing. It's story time! You grab a book from the shelves. You cozy up with a snuggly. Which book do you pick? So you want to build a library. Perfect choice. The end. What's your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where the girl and her friends up a book that's a book that we are reading right now. This book is Norman Didn't Do It. Yes, he did. Norman was a porcupine. Norman's best friend was Mildred. Mildred was a tree. Norman and Mildred did everything together. Strike one. Bounce. You're right, Mildred. It is a yellow-belly sapsucker. Chirp, chirp. I love playing tree together. Yay, you win! Norman was happy with the way things were. Okay, one more chapter, then it's lights out, Mildred. Norman and Mildred, Mildred and Norman. Just the two of them. Until one day, pop, there was someone else. And who is that? It was another tree. Suddenly, there's no longer just Norman and Mildred. Now it was Norman, Mildred, and the other tree. This did not sit well with Norman. Norman began to worry. What if the other tree wanted to be friends with Mildred? What if Mildred liked the other tree? What if Mildred liked the other tree more than she liked Norman? Norman kept a careful eye on the other tree. Whoosh! He watched as Mildred and the other tree grew closer. Bounce, bounce, and closer. Chirp, chirp, and closer. You're playing tree without me? Life wasn't the same. Fine, you win. Then it happened. The worst thing possible. Touch. Mildred and the other tree grew too close together. It was the last straw. This is the last straw. Even though in this case, there were no straws, just branches. Norman could not lose his best friend, not to the other tree. Something had to be done. Norman planned and he planned until his plan was just right. Then, under the cover of night, Norman dug up the other tree and took it far away. Very far away. Very, very far away. To a place where the other tree would never come between Norman and Mildred ever again. And just like that, the other tree was gone. Norman and Mildred were back together, just the two of them. But it wasn't the same. Other tree? What other tree? Oh, that other tree. I don't know what happened to the other tree. I didn't do anything. Maybe it went on vacation. Maybe it moved. How should I know? There, Mildred. You still have me. Soon Norman started to think about Mildred without her new friend. Norman started to think about the other tree, all alone out there. Norman started to think about himself and what he did. What if someone had seen him? Let's think. There was the moon. There were the stars. There were grass. There was the grass and the trees. Oh no, the trees! What if they saw me? What if one tree tells another tree who tells another tree who tells another tree who tells Mildred? What am I going to do? What have I done? If digging up What if digging up your friend's friend in the middle of the night and taking that friend very, very far away was not the right thing to do? What if it was the wrong thing to do? Stop staring at me, Mildred. Trip, thud. Norman had hit rock bottom. I have hit rock bottom. Something had to be done. Norman planned and he planned again. Then he went back to where he had left the other tree to try to undo what he had done. Yes, you're right. I went a little overboard. But in my defense, you were touching branches. Norman knew life was going to be different. Look who's back, Mildred. And that was okay. He might even like it. Norman and Mildred and the other tree. Just the three of them. And who is that? The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is when he went all the way back to the island and brought back Mildred's best friend, who's a tree, and undid his mistake. I'm going to read you a book called Share, Big Bear, Share. Big Bear smiled and rubbed his tummy. The berries he'd picked were very yummy. He launched by a tree and laughed with glee. These berries, he said, are just for me. Birds and squirrels and two little mice thought the berries looked very nice. But Bear just sighed with a dreamy grin. He hugged his pail and dug right in. Branches shook on the old oak tree. A deep low voice said, "Listen to me. Share, Big Bear, share." Somehow, Bear misunderstood. He didn't pay attention like a good bear should. He thought the tree said in the deep green woods, "Here, Big Bear, here." "My hair?" said Big Bear. "Are you sure? All right, I guess I'll comb my fur." He slipped his foot back nice and neat, then picked a berry and started to eat. His friend Little Rabbit and a curious deer smelled the berries and tiptoed near. Branches shook on the old oak tree. A deep low voice said, "Listen to me. Share, Big Bear, share." Somehow, Bear misunderstood. He didn't pay attention like a good bear should. He thought tree said in the deep green woods, "Lair, Big Bear, lair." "Lair, sweet lair. Lair means home," said Bear. "It's true. So I'll go home like he told me to." He lumbered nearby to his cozy den. He peeked in the window at home and then scampered back to the old oak tree and gobbled berries merely. Branches shook on the old oak tree. A deep low voice said, "Listen to me. Share, Big Bear, share." Somehow Bear misunderstood. He didn't pay attention like a good bear should. He thought tree said in the deep green woods, "Chair, Big Bear, chair." He found a stump and rolled it over, swerving down the bees-filled cover. He plopped his rump on the smooth tree stump. He popped a berry so juicy and plump. Branches shook on the old oak tree. A deep low voice said, "Listen to me. Share, Big Bear, share." Somehow Bear misunderstood. He didn't pay attention like a good bear should. He thought trees said in the deep green woods, "Scare, Big Bear, scare." Big Bear knew just what to do. He jumped in the air and yelled out, "Boo!" Then Bear sat down and said, "Yum, yum. Eating berries is lots of fun." The old oak tree yelled, "Be nice and share. Don't you know that's only fair? Do you like it when friends share with you? It's the thoughtful thing to do. Share, Big Bear, share." "Well," said Bear, "you could have told me before." He turned to his friends on the forest floor. "Forgive me, please," he nicely said. "I'm all mixed up inside my head. How could I forget to share? Come on, everyone. There are berries to spare." His friend said, "Thank you, these are sweet. We're glad you shared your summertime treat." "I like to share," Big Bear sighed. "It makes me happy deep inside." They gobbled berries and giggled with glee beneath the shade of the old oak tree. The end. What was your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where Big Bear misunderstood and thought the oak tree said, "Hair, Big Bear, hair." This book is Hello Hedgehog. Who needs a checkup? Big plans. Yawn. That was a good sleep, but now it is time to get up. I have so many plans for this brand new day. I am going to play outside. I'm going to build with my blocks. I'm going to the doctor. Oh no, I have a checkup today. I do not want to go to the doctor. I do not know what will happen there. What if the doctor gives me a shot? I do not want to think about this now. I still have time to play outside. I will go back to my plans and worry about my checkup later. The checkup. Hello, Harry. Hello, Hedgehog. Are you okay, Harry? You seem sad. I'm not sad. I'm worried. Why are you worried? I have to go to the doctor. Oh no! Are you sick? No, I just have a checkup today. Phew, that's good. It is not good. I do not want to go to the doctor. The doctor just wants to make sure you are well, Harry. It will not be so bad. It's easy for you to say you do not have a checkup today. I have an idea. I will help you get ready for your checkup. How? Wait, I will be right back. The doctor will see you now. Okay, let's get started. Your checkup will be over before you know it. First, you must stick out your tongue and say ah. Don't worry, it won't hurt. Why does this taste like grape? See, that wasn't so bad. No, it wasn't bad at all. Next, I will listen to your heart. Really? Yes, your heart sounds strong. Here, listen. Thump, 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 thump. Wow, I could hear my heart. Now it's time for my favorite part. What's that tiny hammer for? I'll show you. You will love this. Bump, spring. That was like a magic trick. I knew you would love it. I did not know a checkup could be so much fun. There's only one thing left to do. You must close your eyes. Okay. Pinch. Ouch! Why did you pinch my arm? That was a shot. You gave me a pretend shot? Yes. I do not like the part of the checkup. Sometimes there'll be a shot. It feels like a pinch. I'm sorry, Harry, but you will like the last part. Ta-da! I get a lollipop? Yes, that's how you know the checkup is done. Watermelon, my favorite. See, a checkup isn't so bad. You forgot about the shot already. I did not forget. New plans. Hello, Hedgehog. I'm back from my checkup. Hello, Harry. How did it go? It went well. I'm in good shape. That's good. Oh no. Did you get a shot? Yes. I did not like that part. But you were right. Shot felt like a pinch. I was very brave, so I got a sticker. I was brave for the doctor. Cool. Thank you for helping me get ready for the checkup today, Hedgehog. You're welcome, Harry. Now that is done, do you want to play soccer? Maybe, but first... Yes, Harry? Will you make my leg jump with the tiny hammer again? Yes, I'll do that for you. Yay, another checkup. Let's go get my doctor bag. Can I get a cherry lollipop this time? I'll see what I can do. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is when he gets a watermelon lollipop. This book is It's Not Easy Being a Bunny. PJ Funny Bunny was very sad. He did not like being a bunny. His mother made him eat cooked carrots every day. He had far too many brothers and sisters, and his ears were very big. One day, PJ decided to leave home. I don't want to be a bunny anymore, said PJ. I want to be a bear. And PJ went to live with the bears. But when the bears went to sleep for winter, PJ could not sleep at all. Living with the bears was not very exciting. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear. I want to be a bird. And PJ went to live with the birds. PJ liked being a bird until he tried to fly. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird. I want to be a beaver. And PJ went to live with the beavers. The beavers like to work very hard. PJ did not like to work at all. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver. I want to be a... Hey, let's try to guess what he wants to be. Maybe he wants to be a bunny again because he is a bunny? Or let's find out. A pig! And PJ went to live with the pigs. But the only thing the pigs liked to do was sit in the mud. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig. I want to be let's guess. What if he wants to be a grasshopper? Or what if he wants to be a fox? Let's find out. Moose! And PJ went to live with the moose. Monk! But PJ could not make good moose calls. Ma! So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose. I want to be Hey, let's guess. What if he wants to be a possum? Let's find out. Possum! I was right. And PJ went to live with the possums. The possums like to hang upside down, but hanging upside down gave PJ a headache. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose or a possum. I want to be a skunk. And PJ went to live with the skunks. It did not take PJ very long to find out that he did not like living with the skunks. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear, a bird, a beaver, a pig, a moose, or a possum, or most of all, a skunk. What I really want to be is a bunny! So PJ hurried home. The funny bunnies were very happy to see him. That night, PJ ate all of his cooked carrots and played with every one of his brothers and sisters. He was so happy to be a bunny again that he did not care that his ears were very big. At least everyone can see that I am a bunny, said PJ, and not a bear, bird, or a beaver, or a pig, or a moose, or a possum, or a skunk. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where PJ tried to copy a moose's sound. This book is Waiting is Not Easy, an Elephant and Piggy book. Gerald! I have a surprise for you. Yay! What is it? The surprise is a surprise. Oh. Is it big? Yes. Is it pretty? Yes. Can we share it? Yes. I cannot wait. But you have to. Wait? What? Why? The surprise is not here yet. So I will have to wait for it? Yes. Groan. Oh, well, if I have to wait, I will wait. I am waiting. Waiting is not easy. Piggy! I want to see your surprise now. I'm sorry, Gerald, but we must wait. Groan! Oof. I am done waiting. I not think your surprise is worth all this waiting. Well, I will not wait anymore. Okay, I'll wait some more. It will be worth it. Groan! Eek! Piggy! I have waited too long. It's getting dark. It is getting darker. Soon we will not be able to see each other. Soon we will not be able to see anything. We have wasted the whole day. Well, we have waited and waited and waited and waited. And for what? For that. Ta-da! This is worth the wait. I know. Tomorrow morning, I want to show you the sunrise. I cannot wait. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where Zero said that he's going to show Piggy the sunrise. This book is I Am Not a Penguin by Liz Wong. Meet the pangolin. Pangolins are mammals that are covered with scales. Pangolins live in Asia and Africa. Hi there! You might not have met someone like me before. I'm a pangolin, and I am here to tell you all about pangolins. Did somebody say penguins? Ooh, I love penguins! Oh, I'm afraid not. I actually said pangolins. I am a pangolin, not a penguin. I have a long tongue that I use to eat ants and termites. Pangolins have long, sticky tongues that are longer than their bodies. Like a frog or an anteater. So is he a frog or an anteater? I'm confused. I'm a pangolin, not a frog or an anteater. See, I am covered with scales. Like a snake. Silliest looking snake I've ever saw. That's because I'm a pangolin, not a snake. Look, check out my sharp claws. Sharp claws like bear? Here is something else I bet you didn't know about pangolins. When I feel threatened, I can release a sticky liquid from under my tail. Like a skunk! Skunk, run! What's wrong with skunks? Skunks are very cute and extremely popular. I'll have you know. Of course, if I need to protect myself, I can curl up into a ball. Oh, I get it. He's an armadillo. Y'all talking about armadillos? No, we're talking about pangolins. Well, I bet you don't have a long sticky tongue or big claws like I do. Actually, I do. Are we back to tongues again? I'm still waiting to hear about penguins. Hey, did somebody say penguins? No, we're not discussing penguins. Listen up, I'm a pangolin. I'm not a frog, not a snake, not a skunk, not an anteater, not a bear, and not an armadillo. I am certainly not a penguin. I don't want to talk about penguins. There are no penguins here. 0 penguins. Not 1 penguin. Huff, huff. Surf's up. Finally, a penguin. Squee! Penguins are my favorite. They are very popular. This is the best day ever. I am freaking out. I'm totally freaking out. Who stopped to hit the waves? I can't believe I'm going surfing with a penguin. Meet the pangolin. Cancelled due to penguin. Sigh. Ahem. Hi. Didn't you want to go surfing? With the penguin? I'm not interested in surfing. You know what I am interested in? Let me guess. Penguins. Nope. Pangolins! So what kind of animal are you? I'm just a kid. Huh? Like a goat? Look at that go. He must be wondering why they're talking about him. There are 8 species of pangolin. 4 species live in Asia and 4 species live in Africa. Africa pangolin range. Asia pangolin range. African pangolin range. Asian pangolin range. Pangolin scales are made out of keratin. Keratin is the same material that makes up our hair and fingernails. The edges of their scales can be very sharp. A baby penguin is called a pangopup and rides on its mother's tail until it is about 3 months old. Penguins have poor eyesight but have sharp senses of smell and hearing. To defend themselves, penguins roll up into a ball. They can also release sticky liquid from a gland under their tail. The end. What is your favorite part of this story? My favorite part of this story is where that girl said, "I'm a kid," and the penguin said, "Like a goat?" This book is The Yawns Are Coming. We were going to have so much fun. My best friend Noodles was at my house for a sleepover, but we weren't going to sleep. We were planning to stay up all night long. We made a list of all the fun things we would do. We played hide and seek and board games and soccer. We jumped on the trampoline. And when it got dark, we collected fireflies. Then it happened. Oh no! What? The yawns are coming! The yawns? The yawns! Run! There were hundreds of them. Look at all the yawns. They actually look cute. We ran and we climbed. We sneaked and we hid. But it was no use. The yawns caught us. We couldn't resist them. I would yawn, the Noodles would yawn, and I would yawn again, and Noodles would yawn again. But I wasn't having it. No, we are supposed to stay up all night. Noodles only responded with a yawn, and then out of nowhere, splap! A dose landed on Noodles' head. I tried to keep Noodles awake. We still had a lot of items on a list of fun things to do. But it was too late. The snores had arrived, and they were dancing around Noodle's head. Snore! My eyes were getting heavy. They were just about to close when a sleepy covered me up. It was warm and safe. Before I knew it, it was morning. Noodles was awake and smiling and made a new list. We were going to have so much fun. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where a doze came and sat on Noodle's head. I'm going to read you a book called Fiona, It's Bedtime by Richard Codry. Tweet, 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 coo, 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 howl, howl, roar, hoot, hoot, gobble, gobble, grr, squawk, squawk, howl, roar, squawk, coo. The sun is setting in at the zoo. The critters had a busy day filled with laughter, fun, and play. But now it's bedtime at the zoo. It's bedtime for Fiona too. Before today's adventure ends, she'll say goodnight to all her friends. Good night, koalas. Time to doze. With your paws curl up near your nose. Safe and happy in the trees, snoozing in the evening breeze. Good night, cheetah. Lightning fast. Now it's time to sleep at last. Snuggle up in Mama's fur and drift off to her loving purr. Good night, tortoise. Where's your head? Oh, tucked inside your shell-shaped bed. It's warm and snug, so settle in and let your reptile dreams begin. Good night, sloth. To bed you go, moving very, very slow. Sleepy eyes and big slotty yawn. Sweet dreams till the break of dawn. Good night, flamingos, on your toes. You sleep in such a silly pose. Please make a promise that you'll keep. Don't fall down while you're asleep. Good night, otters in a row, hand in hand and toe to toe. Drift to sleep, rock and sway. Together, you won't float away. Good night, meerkats in a heap. It's time for you to go to sleep. Cuddled up and all piled high. Now dream beneath the starry sky. Good night, giraffes as tall as trees. Time to bend your knobby knees. It's a long way to the ground. Now rest your heads and settle down. Good night, tigers, filled with pride. You crawl up in the grass and hide. It's time to let out one last roar, and then a grumbly, growly snore. Good night, bear cubs, white as snow. Off to dreamland you will go. Stretch your legs, your back, your claws. Rest your head upon your paw. Rest your heads upon your paws. Good night, wolf and sleepy pack. Good night, apes on mama's back. Good night, wild beast and goon. Good night, huddled penguin too. Good night, lizard, no more creeping. Good night, zebra, standing, sleeping. Good night, lion, mane so sleek. Good night, toucan, rest your beak. Yawn, snore, sigh, coo. Yawn, snore, sigh, cuckoo. The moon shines down upon the zoo. All good nights have now been said. Fiona? Time to go to bed. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where Fiona says, "Good night, Toucan, rest your beak."